Alright guys, welcome back to another recap. I almost didn't do one today, pretty slow day, but I thought I'd just give you one, guys, one anyway. Didn't want anybody to be like, oh, he had a red day, wanted to hide it or something like that. So I am red today. I was down $100 and that took the last trade, and after that trade I lost 70 bucks on that one, and I was like, yeah, today is absolutely dead, absolutely slow. No volume anywhere, so you're not going to get good fills. You're going to get a little bit more slippage, and then there's not even buyers to get those stocks to keep going up. So I decided to just call it $170 in the red, which, it's been the slowest day I've had, and keeping it small red, so I'm happy with that. So you can see all of these wins here are definitely, this is nothing compared to what I've made, so I'm definitely okay with this red day. The stocks that I traded was VRAX, NURO, DBGI. A couple of these plays were so bad, like the volume was dead, so I tried them with small share size, but still pretty bad fill, so I'm going to go over those. Definitely think today was probably one of the slowest days we've seen. We've seen slow days where stocks don't open up, but you still have volume where you can get in on stocks in certain plays and at least hold certain types of supports. Today, I mean, every stock in the gapper just absolutely faded, just absolutely filled with shorts, felt heavy, and so today was a very tough day. So if you're break even red today, even small green, I definitely think that is definitely the way to go today. If you didn't take trades today, even better. So let me go over my trades real quick. You guys already know I stream live every single day completely free right here on YouTube. If you guys like these recaps, make sure you hit the thumbs up, leave some comments down below. And so VRAX, this was the only play that decently had volume on the day. So if you compare the volume on these candles, you're getting 100, 300, 400,000 volume. That's good, right? You can take some dips on these things with good volume and expect some buyers to be in here. So this is the only green trade I had all day. Another good thing, guys, if you guys struggle with level 2 or you guys want to get some more knowledge about level 2 and see how I use it on my live trades, I have every single session recorded live that every time I trade live, every video goes back to YouTube and it's stored on there, so you guys can go back and watch them. I definitely recommend you guys go do that just to see how I'm trading these things and study them, but also as I'm trading them to see the things that I'm seeing live, and you can slow them down. For example, today is going to be a good example of level 2. I think somebody on the live stream was asking me, what do I mean by restacking? What do I mean by seeing walls not getting chipped, and I think VRAX was a perfect example of it today. I haven't gone back and looked at it, but from what I saw live, I'm pretty sure these things kept restacking, walls weren't chipping, and so I ended up getting out of some of these trades here that if I would have held a little bit longer, I would have conned this flush here. So it was trying to buy the dips, and then I saw 239, 240, and 241 just up stacked with walls, and instead of them getting smaller or just getting filled, they're actually getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so at that point, when I bought some of these dips down here and started trying to get to that 239, 240, those walls were not disappearing. And so I ended up descaling my position, and I was like, you know what, I'm out. That this thing is just not going anywhere. And so I fully got out, and then after that, I literally just flushed down a little bit. So I got out at the perfect time. I was able to make $117 here. I was kind of looking for a little bit of a pullback, kind of pop down on this one. Actually was the only one that showed signs of strength, signs of buyer, so started popping back up. Was looking to see if this wanted to flag somewhere around here and get a next leg up, maybe go up to high of days, maybe go up to 250, just anything, to pop up. But couldn't get this one to work. NURO, this is one that I was saying this morning was another gapper, and I mean, look at this. This looks like a pivot play right here. Break a downtrend. I tried it a little too late. I tried it to break a downtrend. I should have tried it over here. Maybe it would have been a break-even trade, a small loser, or maybe even a small winner if I took some profits. But I tried it a little bit late, but then this happens. This one faded. AFIB, same thing on this one. This one tries to push up, tries to make a flag here. I'm looking for this thing flagged. I'm looking for this thing to go up to high days. Absolutely doesn't. Gets wrecked, fades all the way down, and faded all day. What's another one that we were watching today? DBGI, another one, perfect example of today's market. DBGI, the trade that I took, just absolutely as soon as I bought, flushed on me. Good thing I didn't jump in on this one pretty heavy. I was kind of looking for this pivot here, so I started a little early, and I was looking to hold this pivot here of 09. This one, as soon as I bought, flushed down to like VWAP, I was like, I'm out of this thing. Again, recovers and then just doesn't do anything all day, kind of fades away. FRZA was the one that I was just saying that I wanted to take a small little trade for this one. The only reason why I looked at this one, I was already done trading, I was done streaming, but the only reason why I looked at this one is because of yesterday's high was 276. Sorry, 276, and kind of held those, kind of popped up again this morning, and then started picking up some volume here up to that high of day from yesterday, which was 276. And at this point, I was like, you know what, we might stick a very nice flag here again and get that push up to high days. Kind of got it, but got stuffed on me, and so I ended up taking a loss of that one of 70 bucks. And on this one, honestly, it wasn't really my fault because I was trying to buy this candle down here at 269, 270, and then would have gotten a little pop to be up, you know, a couple pennies on the trade, be able to take some profit, or even call out a stop out or break even. And when I jumped in on the stock, volume is kind of dead, you know. This previous candle has 100, these down here have 30, 73, 30, 100,000 volume. But when I jumped into this trade right here, and I don't have it live like I was saying, I punched the buy button like 269, and then I looked at my P&L, and I was instantly down like 50, 60 bucks, and the stock was still down here. And I was like, what the heck? And I looked at my average price, and it said 274.7, almost 275. And then I looked at the stock, and I was like, 275 is literally way up here. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if it's just straight up no volume market fill, and like it was down here and I got filled 275, and I was like, you have to be absolutely kidding me. I think it kind of popped up a little bit. I think the least I was down was like 30 bucks on that trade. But just instantly, you know, that terrible fill got me, and then I think I was down $30, $40, and then again, I pressed the sell button somewhere in the top of this candle, and just gets me a terrible fill on the way out. So, bad fill on the way in, bad fill on the way out, added to $70 extra on the day, so that's what put me 170. And that at that point, I was frustrated with today. You know, today was a pretty bad day. But I was just frustrated with just the lack of volume. And so at that point, I was like, I'm not messing with this market. I'm not messing with this nonstop volume, low price actions and anything. So I was like, I'm just going to walk away. And then sure enough, this thing just fades the rest of the day. I heard some people were trying to take some trades in here. But just absolutely just no volume. And it's kind of frustrating, you know. If you're a short, you know, you could still get away with trading some of these short, even if it's low volume. I mean, they're all fading, right? You got, I mean, even not that one, NURO, you know, like comms was another one that we were watching this morning. Look, gap up, tries to hold, and then just fades all day. AFIB, you know, fades all day. VRAX, I mean, this one obviously is the only one not fading, but where's NURO? Oh, it's right on. Like, look at this, you know, it's low volume, yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's low volume. If you're in on a short trade up here, just write the thing down and just, you know. Anyways, I wish I could short. I can't. Maybe eventually I'll open a broker, but for now I'm trying to hold off. But this market is really pushing my my limits and my patience with this super low volume. Hopefully it picks up again. It's not that I'm doing bad. If anything, I really want to see a hot market again, just to see how much I can push my share size again. You know, I'm not doing bad. If I go to my reports, you guys can see my last 30 days. You know, in this terrible market, I'm still up 10K, and that's good. You know, that's good. This right here was actually one of the biggest pullbacks I've had all year. This was definitely my biggest red week all year as well. And you know, I made it all back, and tiny loss today, so hopefully we keep going up. But this by far was the biggest red week I've had all year, and that was all because of that stupid ABCT offering. So if it wasn't for that, it wouldn't have been bad, but that took a big chunk out of it. But then look at all this consistency. So I'm hanging in there. We're all hanging in there. You guys keep learning. You guys keep gaining experience. And I guarantee you, when we see any sort of momentum, any sort of volume in this market, things will turn around. And all the experience and learning you guys have put in is definitely going to pay out then. So with that being said, quick little recap today. You guys have a good rest of your day. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the live trade and or recap tomorrow as well.